Okay. Yeah, we're already recording. Okay. Awesome. Well,
Welcome
we
to the messy middle with Allison and Jeanette.
we tried to go live and it didn't work. So we're not gonna let that stop us. And we are just recording and going to talk to you this way. And it's not live, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, so I wanted to just give you guys a lo siento. My child's children are both sick home today, and one is a sleepy little baby right next to me. But that is part of my American dream.
Yeah. Yeah. And actually that will be part of like what's working right now too, which seems a little silly, but we'll talk about it in a second. So American Dream. We talk a lot about the American Dream and redefining it and doing it our way, but we actually sometimes, not sometimes, we have not defined it. A lot of times people use it and they talk about it, but they don't actually know what it is by
Exactly.
definition. So we thought we'd rewind real quick and talk about that. So I literally looked up the definition. I was like, what is the definition of this? And it says that it is the ideal by which equality of opportunity is available to any American, allowing the highest aspirations and goals to be achieved. So that is amazing, right? That I actually really enjoy that definition. I think that that's awesome. Um, and I also will say one of the reasons that we chose to redefine this ideal of the American dream is because of where it truly originated from.
Right.
And where it truly originated from, which is also great. We're not dissing anything, to be clear, um, is the Declaration of Independence, which is awesome. And also, when you think about it, it was truly aimed towards all Americans, but especially men. And the term is rooted in all men are created equal, from the Declaration of Independence. So for us, it's we like take it to the next level. Why
You know
not?
what? My dream is bigger than like just life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. My life is the pursuit of empire. Like I want to build an empire of like badass, unapologetic women who are disrupting, disrupting.
Mm.
But like in a good way, right? Not in just like a let's make a right in the street kind of way, but like a who am I? Let me be the biggest version of myself and not play small to make somebody else feel more comfortable.
Yeah,
As women, I feel like we're always told to make other people feel comfortable. Like, don't be so loud, be polite, be nice.
act like a woman.
Yeah, act like a woman. But why? But why? They
Mhm.
don't do that. Why do I have to do that? We're
And
not grabbing.
also with gratitude, right? With gratitude
Yes,
that we are able to, we have those basic like pursuit of happiness and all of those things met, and we're able to be grateful for those things and strive for more
absolutely.
and disrupt and in the best way with gratitude, with happiness, with this knowing that we are privileged people. Um,
Absolutely.
and also not allowing that to stop us. Just
No.
because we are privileged doesn't mean that we have to stop here and just be grateful that we're privileged. We can strive for more as well.
I almost think it's a disservice to not use your privilege to help other people. Like I only want to do this if it helps other people with love. Like if it doesn't, then it's pointless. My child is over here choking herself. Sorry. That'll be cut out. Which includes self-love. So let's stop doing that, baby girl. But what is working is being able to be at home with my kids right now during the season of sickness and whatever is happening at school. And it's almost like homeschool trial. Like we did homeschool today and it took like an hour and we were just playing and hanging out,
Yeah,
which was
and at
good.
this age, that's all that is needed, which is so
Yes.
awesome. Yeah, I love that. And I think for us, totally different situation. We are not trialing homeschool at all, to be very clear. I did think about it yesterday, but it like went in and out real quick. But we have sick kiddos as well. We are working through it and have a doctor's appointment today. So I think that's what's working for us too, being able to take the time to just be with family, take the time for help, take the time for homeschooling. And yeah, I think that's it. I think also something fun is in the future, being able to take off this holiday season. We've talked about taking off right like before Thanksgiving through the new year. I think that's very reasonable, by the way, in my
Right.
entrepreneurial mind. But taking off that, that holiday season. And then we've also talked about taking summers off. Now, I can't imagine honestly taking the whole summer off. I really can't. I think I like it too much. But taking off weeks at a time in a summer, or working 1 hour a week in the summer, something minimal where it's the majority of it is family time in summer and creating memories, and I don't know, doing the fun summer things that we do every year. That just seems so special to me. And while my kids are still young, we only have
Yes.
our kids. I've talked about this before, and I get this sad voice every time I talk about it. We only have our kids in our house for so long, and then they're gone. And that they can come back. I understand that, but I want to enjoy this time. This time's so special.
My kids are not coming back. Once they leave, they're gone.
But you will see them again, is what I'm saying. You will see them again, and it's fine, but they're not living there anymore, or they're not
Right.
under 18. They're not needing your guidance.
They're not cuddling because they're sick on the couch.
Yeah. I want to enjoy that time as much as I can. So being able to take summers in the future, sometime soon, I think it's really important. So side note, time off. That's what's working. What's not working? Ooh, ooh. It was a little cringy when we talked about what was not working right before this. Making decisions, knowing exactly what we need to do next,
And then not doing it.
and then not doing it at all.
Hold up, though. Is there a reason we're not making those decisions? Not making the decisions, not following through? Is there something holding us back? Because sometimes there is. Or is it we haven't had time because we've got sick kids? Or is it we're just
Well, I'm going to call that
delaying the inevitable?
because that's an excuse right there. Just real quick, like let's label that one. But I think it's good to think about this open mind. Is there something that is stopping us? I think for the one main one that we're talking about, I honestly think that it's our hearts that are just like, oh, that's a tricky one. We know that that's the best, and it just still hurts. So I think our hearts are stopping us for that one. For everything else, I do think it's a matter of time. We just didn't prioritize it, so we didn't do it. So maybe just a matter of prioritizing. It doesn't mean that we made a lot of decisions last week. Let's be very clear, and it was awesome. It does not mean that we have to take action on every single one of those decisions. And let's be clear again, we didn't take action on any of them.
That's true. Yeah,
So,
it was a timing thing, and then
our hearts, I think, is what that comes down to. But that's good to reevaluate, because sometimes when we realize that we're not doing it, it's like, oh, we don't actually want to do that, or we don't actually. I don't think that's the case this time. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's not working. How we're gonna move forward. We are going to continue with family time. At least I am. Continuing family time and this holiday season. That sounds fun to me and perfect. And with what's not working, we have committed to, hi babe. We have committed to moving forward with the top 2 decisions we've made. Yes. So I keep saying, let's be clear. We made probably 20 decisions last week.
which is a lot in
which is
like
a lot. It was
in
an
90
overload.
minutes. Yeah.
It was also amazing, but we are committing to doing the top 2. That's it. And
Yeah.
spending time with family. So I feel good about that decision.
Yeah. And then I am committing also to posting every day on Instagram. Not just my stories, posting every day. And it's probably going to be like a clip from the messy middle in some capacity because they're already done and it makes it easy for me.
Cool. Yeah, no, those are great. I like those a lot, actually. um, I like it. I'm not committing to that because
Good.
that
Don't.
makes no sense to me. But I will commit to posting in here in the group because that's what I love.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's how we're moving forward. This is the messy middle. We will see you next week.